Hey guys, let me get this all shut down. There we go. Hey everyone. Mic is low. Can you hear me now? I actually changed some of the settings so it would be louder this time, so that's kind of funny if it's low. Maybe it's just, excuse me, maybe it's because the music was still going for a few seconds there. But yeah, shame about Slizzy and what's going on there. Hopefully it gets all sorted out with that appeal. I know there's been a lot of like craziness going on lately, so like with Jackbox games. So I don't know, maybe something got in there that shouldn't have been. I wasn't there, no idea. So, but yeah, let's play some KFC Dating Sims. I remember hearing about this game before. I think Markiplier played it like a year or two ago, and I was like, this looks amazing. Robbie, what do you mean? Do you and make? Yeah, let's get the game going. Mink started what? Did you guys mess up Slizzy's stream? Should I be worried? KFC is best anime. I love it. Monster seeking. What you guys say to each other? Monster seeking monster. Hey, ma'am. Hey, Ascended. Oh my goodness. Lots of love already. Guys, let's do some shout outs. Let's see. We got Ma'am who is playing Halo. And then we have Ascended Beauty who plays a lot of Dead by Daylight. I was actually on her stream just this morning, hanging out for a little bit. You're going to sleep, you're tired? Yeah, I get it. Have a good sleep. I appreciate you stopping by. And don't forget, for people who aren't here often, my channel reward points are low, so if you want to grab some tissues or moist emotes, grab them and go, you know? Have a good night. Let's see. Let's get a new game going. Tissue for any issue. Yeah, that was beautiful. Ascended asked me what those tissues were for, and I told her it's for tears or sticky messes. They're diversified. Moist. Robbie, how many points do you have? Let's see. Guys, you want to pick my name? Should I just be Rainbow or pick a name? TOS friendly, of course. Ascended, would you ever dye your hair half and half? Well, funny story. I have. I've done natural dark brown on the side, blonde like this on one side, and then for a little bit I tried a lot of those home dyeing kits, like you use like Crayola markers or something, and I actually for a little bit had rainbow on half my head. It is really freaking awesome. I really like that style actually, and I love it whenever I see other people. Ooh, half lavender and soft pink. That'd be really cute. Purple's one of my favorite colors. Okay, we're going to go with Manx Kentucky Fucky Chickie. Oh no, there's a limit. Shorter names, guys. Purple is the only color. Nice. I like this chat. You guys are on it. KFC chick. There we go. Let's add. Let's see how many more I have. Let's see. There we go. Good? There's my name. I'm like Prince. I am now a symbol. I made it myself, guys. Wait, where's the volume? Don't you dare glitch on me. No. Okay. Okay, this has happened before with stream where if you exit out and go back in, it causes issues. So I'm going to just do a quick reload so we can actually play the game. And I will get the same name. Well, good thing I'm refreshing, Mink. I will get the D in there instead of the brackets. Oh, there we go. Okay, settings. And we'll do this so it doesn't happen again. New game. KFC chick. It only allows me this big. Oh, hello, Islander. I missed you sneaking in there. What? Where is the sound? Am I the only one not hearing it? Oh, it's just really quiet. Okay. Oof, that's brutal. This is not the place to be stuck on stuff. Okay. Wake up now. Throw the clocks out the window and stay to bed forever. You slept through the school year and gave up on a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to meet Colonel Sanders. Okay. I already died, guys. I might not be cut out for this. Let's try that again. Shortest game ever. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up. Now, now, now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Let's get up. Laying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School. Academy for Learning. Oh, and that is totally BTS up there, right? On the poster? Shout out for Pharynix and Islander. I can't remember if you stream or not. Let me know if you do so I can shout you out. Not too much here. We are going to do a dating sim today that is KFC themed. So this is going to be amazing. See, there's even a pearl necklace. Let's see. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. You'll need to take this seriously. You'll allow yourself to daydream a bit, thinking about the future. Oh, I don't want to miss the entire school year again. Okay, take it seriously. I better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. You bust through your morning checklist. Teeth equals brushed. Hair equals combed. Pits deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. Oh, Islander, you took a little break from streaming? You think you'll be back soon? Sometimes you need a break. I've done them too. Just what you needed to get your blood flowing. Pharynix, Slizzy got a temporary ban for 3 days. He is disputing it because it doesn't quite make sense. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. She is freaking cute, man. Like, I'm a fan of hair bows, and she has 3 right now, which already makes her a win. Good morning, KFC chick. 8 = D. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am. Excited. A little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. What's the... It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Oh, she's crying now. She needs some tissues, guys. Send her some tissue love. Classic Miriam, raised by MasterChef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together, and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. Save me from a quicksand box. Okay. But with University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning... That's a long title. Famous 3-day only semesters. 3-day! I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. You know what? You miss one day? That's a fail. Sweet girl Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. The school, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. What was she doing with that mannequin that she chipped a tooth? You are not kissing correctly, my dear. Hey, Sunflower. Welcome. Let's see. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? I do like me some gossip, but we might date her later, so I should probably pep talk her. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had her tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looks spooky, but she was so sweet, and she told you that we were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower? And that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit. I've been waiting so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. I'm sure you will soon. That's gonna be me. In no time, we'll be graduating, and you'll be delighting in the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you tucked Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. We're doing it, guys! Teamwork! You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Have a good day, Islander. Thanks for stopping by. And The 100 is a great show. Hey, hi. There's double chicken love there. Hi wants the meat. Can you believe I cut them myself? I don't know, guys. Can you believe it? Yeah, I believe it. You can definitely believe it. Ah, the game's thinking the same thing as me. That's terrible. Looks like she cut her fingers too. There's like good chunks of them missing. I cannot believe it. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. You can get custom engraved measuring spoons? That's kind of cute. Just gonna say. I might need to write that down for Christmas gifts for people. Hey! It's Ashley spelt really weird. It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. And I think she's a vampire. She got red eyes and a fang. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there. Chicken shins. You leave KFC. Check. Shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. You can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. Hey, turtle face. Big Titty Chef. That should be her name. I don't know why she went with like an elaborate Ashley when she could just be Big Titty Chef. Robbie says her skirt is barely covering her crotch. Oh my goodness. The other one I think almost has that going on. Oh no, she has it reasonable. The winds work in its magic. If anyone here knows what perfections looks like, it's us. We're not going to let you and your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend. Van, the man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight, you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes. This is so strange. Oh no. Ahem, Van? You ring? This is so JoJo. This is totally JoJo, isn't it, right? Van JoJo? What the fuck is wrong with KFC? I don't know. Oh my god, look at the shirt. We're going to see more of this, aren't we? This is an interesting costume design. Yup. Okay. He decided I needed less shirt and more belt. That's a look. Let's see. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. So they're friends, right? I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You'd think they'd just hand over us our diplomas now. Or maybe hire us as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off. So you resist the urge. Hi says, when somebody says KFC, I immediately think of that Community episode. Turtle says, he's got the hair like Josuke though, just star-shaped. Yeah, oh crap, I didn't even notice the star. I was so focused on the chest. Let's go, Miriam. See you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Jeez, the school's letting everyone in. My eyes are up here, Rainbow. I'm sorry. Don't get me a 3-day ban. Oopsie. I think it's broken. I'm sorry, I'm going to annoy all of you guys with voices. I can't help it. And it's another vampire, exactly. And there's like a ghost coming out of his mouth for some reason. There is so much confusing things happening with this child. If he's a child at all. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you! This kid is so weird. I think you mean thank you. My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob. But I guess he's reading it upside down. That's amazing. Robbie says the colonel's gonna pull me into a closet and get me banned. No. That's if there's multiple endings, that should be the bad ending. Yeah, bad ending. Why is there a 5-year-old at the university? He's a vampire. Maybe he was just turned as a child. Hi, Pop. I'm KFC Chick. 8D. We'll just call it 8D. So, are you going to make me hold this door all day? Hey, Kappa. Thanks for that raid, dude. How you doing? Guys, today we're back in time on Kappa's stream. What was the year? I think it was 1962. I'm going off of memory. But yeah, I'm pretty much on Kappa's stream every single weekday morning, so come check that out. Heist says we got rated and lost viewers. It's because he brought the dad jokes with him, right, Kappa? Oh, Kappa, don't worry. You didn't need to raid me. I appreciate it, though, and I think you'll appreciate this game. Let's see. So are you going to make me hold this door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it just me, or is he kind of cute? I think it's just you. Gio, how you doing? Shout out to Jewid, or I'm mixing the names. Gio. I'm reading and talking. Never a good thing to do at once. Yes, it's a KFC Dating Sim game. And with that word butcher, I will do my words cue. I'm hoping I date KFC. I want to date the Colonel. I need the meat so badly, apparently. So, but I am keeping things open just in case I can date this Miriam chick or Ashley with the most absurd spelling of her name. I'm not trying to date Dan. That guy has weird ass clothes. Kappa wants to date the Colonel. Yep. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. You aren't going to be able to make a choice if you wait too long. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium at the front of the class. Adorable. This is so anime right here. Gio, does the date involves hot wings? Well, hopefully he licks his fingers very well first. Sprinkles. It's Professor Sprinkles. This is amazing. Okay. I don't even know what voice to do. Let's see. What is this game? Yeah, it's a dating sim where you're in a cooking school. So it's licking my... Here, let me try and get the title exact, because it's a long title. There we go. Kappa, the goodest teacher boy. Say ruff. That's right. Should I even read what he says? Should I just go ruff? Aroo! Okay. Now, quiet down, everyone. He's a wise dog. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head teacher and CEO of UCSAL. Finally, they abbreviated the title. Hey, Shrekkening, you should be concerned. Would someone give Shrekkening a shout out for me, please? Please, call me Professor Dog. No, Professor Sprinkles! I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof! What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Okay, new theory. We died, and this is hell. Or heaven, depending. Yeah, this is... wow. This is all a dream. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you, and a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. Inside. Okay. I'm waiting for Storm to be part of our class, too. Hey, Chili, someone close to the window. Or I'm Chili. Someone close the window. She's blossoming. Nice, Kappa. And then he walks in. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Because that's all there is, right, guys? Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. Miriam is having a panic attack here. Let's see Robbie's theory. New theory, William has been behind the university. Hey, Slater! Is that the Slizzy Sleigh? Welcome, welcome. Aww. Let's see, Robbie's theory. New theory, William Afton has been behind the university to lure children learning to cook and pulls them under dumpsters and murders them and then puts them into animatronic suits to use, oh my goodness, this is getting bleak. Use the children's souls to take over the suits and then kill Colonel Saunders. Oh man. Geo, so the Colonel Sanders, which looks like an anime hottie, is going to date one of his students. Maybe I'm supposed to date him specifically, but I'm hoping to go for Miriam, who cuts her own bangs, and it's amazing, apparently. Yeah, don't follow Slizzy today, guys. You'll follow him in 3 days when his van is removed. Date the dog. Oh, no, Robbie! No! I mean, I wonder if it's even an option in this game. Would he have to bring the podium all around with us on every date? It's him! If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. That's Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog. I like to call him Professor Sprinkles. Before he could finish his sentence. Please call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweat-A-Lot. And there's Van JoJo ripoff. Maybe we should open the window back up before Faucet Pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Hold on a second. Nobody talks to my best friend like that. Oh, her skirt's still flying upwards, guys. I don't really know why. I was saying this game is too wild. I need to play Persona. This is how anime goes. It goes too intense sometimes. Shrekning says, would touch the butt. Yeah, that's the one. This is like the equivalent of Hinata in this game. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And and what is with all your really weird insults? Besides, when KFC Chick 8D sweats, it's not gross, it's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. Besides, when... you take a moment to clean yourself up. What? Okay. It's a good thing you didn't forget about that deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. Yeah, Turtleface, with all the DMCA issues happening, I'm going to be probably moving the music night to Discord or Zoom chat. And it'll just be like an extra community thing that we'll do offline. Because I still love it. And, you know, it's like, in all honesty, on Twitch, it wasn't going to be pulling more people in. It was just something I wanted to do. So, it doesn't matter if it's on Twitch or not. Let's see. Hi says, Colonel Sanders and Van the Man. That's my ship. I love it. I love it. What? Robbie, the picture in the background is the KFC CEO. How do you know that? How did you figure that out? Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and get some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. Oh. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. There might even be really adorable tiny food. In anime style, there has to be some kind of fight scene in here. Oh, hold on 1 second, guys. There we go. Robbie looked it up. I'm big brain. Speaking of big brain, guys, if you guys haven't noticed, I actually added new bit badges. And so I'm going with the copy pasta high IQ joke that they love to do for Rick and Morty fan base. So high, if you see, is IQ 69. So the more biddies you go with, the higher your IQ goes. But if you watch Rick and Morty, it doesn't matter. We already need to know, and you don't gotta flex. Let's see. Oh, and I was right. There will be a battle. When all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. So anime. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. What's with this design? Hi, guys. Sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Oh, the hands! Yeah, he's like L or like one of those like shadowy characters in anime. Fight the dog. I will fight the dog if I can. We're going to wrestle. Quiet. Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Yeah, I don't think you can cook with those hands. Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school with you as my teacher. Kill Sprinkles. No! Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Totally imagine a growl there. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clink made it here on time, rolling halfway across town in his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. We need some robot emotes, guys. Bzz, whirl. The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clink, you rascal. Sprinkles walks into the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Oof, that's weird. Your diet is... It got weirder. Okay. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. Why? Why? You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkle's reputation for being smart but tough is well known. That's what we think about that statement? Okay. Totally normal. Take that multivitamin. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. But what kind of treat? Guys, what do you think I should give him? Beef treat, rubber ball, or chicken snack? I feel since this is KFC, he would like chicken. But would dog chicken snack be very good? Like, would he even, like, he's a tough critic. Beef? Beef. Robbie is really going for the beef. We're going to go for the beef, even though I think he's going to hate me. Hey, Darth Mackle. You reach beneath your apron and return with a small bit of beef jerky in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. Okay, hopefully he likes it. No, damn it. Okay. Beef, are you trying to give me a heart attack? I would never eat that. Oh, he's gonna puke just at the thought. You clearly do not belong here. Did you get me expelled, Robbie? Bad choice. Please remove your apron and then remove yourself from this class and this school. Damn it. Oh well. Seems you've reached the end of the line, chef. The proverbial game over. Try again. Hopefully I try from the same choice. See, chicken is the... I thought chicken was the answer too, but... Or maybe rubber ball? Okay, let's go to the next choice though. Whoa, they put me way back. For anyone who just stopped in, they get to enjoy all this insane character design. Okay. Chicken. Wait. No, we'll go with Darth Mackles. Chicken. Let's see. His favorite! Because it's KFC. I was scared he would think the quality was lacking though, but he's not like Ramsay. He can actually handle like the low quality chicken at least. Well. I think there might be some competition for new star student. That's all it took? The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Chocolate. No, Robbie! No chocolate. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Oh. These are the choices, guys. What do you think? Hey, KFC, check 8D. There's a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed the seat next to me if you are interested. 2 good options, but which do we choose? I do like my Miriam, but the point is to date the KFC god, right? Yeah. Let's go with KFC god. You move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. Yes, stupid sexy Colonel Sanders. Nice Simpsons reference. It appears he brought notebooks, pens, or pencils. Oof. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Good posture, eh? Let's just strain that posture. Thanks for offering me this seat. I've only had 2 rules. Do all you can and do it the best you can, except for bringing school supplies and going to school in general. It's the only way you ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. He's saying it all poetic too, like, I will go to school today and not bring any supplies. That's so inspiring. A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. I know it says pop, but I'm calling it a pop quiz, okay? Yay! A quiz about me! This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you're ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question 1. Is it on a timer? Nope. Okay. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Oh my god. Let's go with extremely. Extremely. Yeah, I think we got it right this time. Give him the chicken and then say it's important to wash your hands. Looking at you, Pop. That's right. Forest is to tree as chicken is to feather, night vision goggles, or slam dunk. Pretty sure slam dunk. What? No! Shoot. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? Night vision? Ah, damn it. We'll do night vision if I have to redo this again. Most efficient eating utensil ever created. A comically oversized fork, a meat tenderizer, or a spork. Oh my goodness. Guys, okay. Spork? Let's go with spork. That seems right for this game. Yeah, that seemed right. Can't take it too seriously. What food is best for a broken heart? Camel meat. Camel meat, or anything as long as prepared with love and not too much salt. A pancake that looks like a silly face. Camel, really? We're going to go with camel meat? Oh, Darsh says they give you sparks at KFC. I forgot about that. You're right. It's been a long time since I've like needed a spork from KFC since it's like finger looking good, right? But pancakes, oh my goodness. We got 2 for camel meat. Yeah, we'll go with camel meat. Oh, wrong, of course. Is Sprinkles a good boy? No. Yes. He's a talking dog that teaches at culinary school, so he is best boy. Let's go best boy. That's right, best boy. Here's a treat. 3 out of 5. There's no perfect score, but at least it's not a complete and utter embarrassment. You catch Colonel Sanders eyeballing your answers. His reaction is hard to read. Well, how's he even taken this test without a pencil? May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch! Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. I mean, it's nice. I don't know about nicest. Robbie says this is where you eat Sandler's meat. He has to pull me into a closet first, right? A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just want to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks! I wish he, went in front of the other dude instead. That would have been amazing. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers! Hooray! But Shh! Lunch, lunch, lunch! She said shh. In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. Like, maybe this is like a Prince and a Piper thing where he's like... Well, not Prince and a Piper, but pretty much like the whole idea of royalty gone in with the students pretending not to be. Hey, Kiguri. The best thing at KFC is popcorn chicken. 100%. 100%. That is my favorite thing. Popeyes is better than KFC. Only if you ask little Nicky. This must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You don't even see the full pose. I want to keep doing it. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Dude, what did he make? This has to be a joke somehow. Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a big bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Dude, they got mad-ass steam effect here. It actually looks tasty. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Hai says signature blend of 11 spices and herbs. Dar says his head is tiny. His head is a little tiny, isn't it? Darth, that'd be great. The Zelda theme there. Yeah. It's his big bucket of greasy ass chicken. Yep. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble, as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By the calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. Funny story, I do have a relative who knows the recipe, because he works at the facility that makes the seasoning, but he's not allowed to tell us. So we're like, shit. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'm about to say about that. What do you think we want your stupid recipe, dude? Psst. Nah, my dude, nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. Wow, he's so concerned. Jotaro, yeah. Totally Jojo, Jotaro, yeah. You wait to see what zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. Oh my god, she got girly. She got crazy girly. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Van Van the Man, if you don't want any of my meat. Dead Sex, thanks for that host. Let's see. And there's some awesome emote action from Dead Sec. Dimension change. Has anyone ever gone into hammer space? That is my question. We bring hammers out of hammer space, but do we ever go in? Okay. I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. His hair gets all ruined too. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, Dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of his bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. You're right. Holy crap, Robbie, are you just like watching this at the same time as me? Check Discord. Give me a second, I'll check in a second. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try and identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim towards the light. Pick your choices, guys. Should I swim towards the light? Should I savor it or should I try and copy the spell? Swim? Okay, we gotta swim. Let's go with that. Somewhere up ahead, a bright light beckons you. The flavors are so intense, you become wrapped up in them. Unable to resist, you reach towards the light. It grabs your hand and pulls you closer, closer, closer. Until your fingertip connects with the end of everything. Connects with the chicken. You are forever lost in the land of tender fried chicken bliss. Your mind dissolves. There is no KFC Chick 8D now. There's only herbs and spices. Though Miriam tries to revive you, she cannot. Game over. Try again. That was worth it. Totally worth it there. His middle school didn't do sex lessons. Like sex ed, or you mean like actual hands-on tactile learning? Because I'm pretty sure that's not part of the teacher responsibility, but, you know, every state's different. Let's see, let's do savor, like Darth said. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy. Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man, for a flavor, for like 11 flavors. Are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. Let's approach him. Hi says tactile learning is the only way to learn. True story. Yeah, actually, that's an interesting question, Robbie. Who had to put, like, the condom on the banana in 9th grade? Or any of the grades? Hey, Brian, thanks for that, host. Doing pretty good. I'm playing this ridiculous KFC Dating Sim game. And happy Thursday, yeah. It's been pretty ridiculous. If you like absurd anime, that is pretty much this game to a T. So. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. I wonder if I could talk to you for a second, Colonel. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? Crack. Apparently it's that good. Haha, how bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. What? Hydrate? Oh, redeem my message. I was thinking I don't have a hydrate command. I'll hydrate though. It's an idea I had for a new combination. Oh wait, I already read that. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We've got 2 more days to get to know each other. Because if you haven't seen earlier, this special school, the semester's only 3 days. The first time we played this game, we slept through it. We slept in, passed our alarm, and the whole semester was over. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learning be fun? You've got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use... Damn it. No, I'm skipping dialogue! I thought it was like a censorship like on Discord where you just gotta click it to find out what it said. Shit. Now we'll never know the ingredients. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. I bet it's Nutmeg. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. Let's see, I'm just going to check the Discord since I was told to look at it. Hi, saying Van the Man look like. Yeah, definitely a JoJo type. Robbie says I'm posting an SNFW. I think that was a typo. Besides, I've renamed it to not safe for work or Robbie's or Boopers. So, okay, let's see. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say, the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Neg him to show your own strength. Wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Or be modest but thoughtful. What do you think would impress them, guys? How would we show our own strength? I know this school does have a big tournament. It would be good to get that intel. Hi says, I'll be back in a while. Have fun and good luck getting laid. Thank you so much, Hi. Sometimes it makes me sad there's a stream delay. I don't know which one to choose. So I will just randomly choose. Yeah, let's show some strength. Let's go, JoJo. Modest. You want to see next? So that's what we're doing. You know, I've been thinking about your secret recipe. Of course you were. You don't simply forget a flavor combination like that. That's exactly right. I remember it because I've tasted it before. I stopped at a random fried chicken stand the other day and their chicken tasted exactly like yours. Accused. Did you just compare my recipe to a random fried chicken stand? Ooh, he's so pissed. Yes, I did. But it was a really good stand, especially considering it was frozen first. Oh no! Frozen chicken! Colonel Sanders struggles to conceal his emotions, fighting back tears of anger. I can't believe you'd say such a thing. You realize you've done irreparable damage to your relationship, from which it can never recover. He's hurt. How could you? Hey, KFC Chick 8D, you saw that this game was called a dating sim, right? If that's your idea of dating, This is not the game for you. I'm just trying like the Final Fantasy VII Cloud style, okay? Game over. Try again. Some people like a tsundere, okay? Let's be modest. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex, but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery was perfect. We got 2 flavors right there. We got salt and pepper. So we got like 9 more to go. I appreciate the compliment, KFC AD. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. Which feeling? We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. Just says white pepper is an ingredient. You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place, it's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second, oh no! We have to show our stuff, what if I totally blow it? You're not going to blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. No, I want to make tiny foods. Aww. She's crying now. This is so cruel. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of 2, that is, me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner? Sure, KFC Chick 8D. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. 2 different students quickly take notice. Maybe we're going to help her get a date too. Oh no. She's gonna hate me. Well, hello, new partner. Beep, beep, bzz, bzz, bzz. Oh my, 2 potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? This is unusual. Let's go with he must be a cooking genius, right? Clank? Okay, we'll go with Clank. Sorry, Pop. I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today. Oh, it's okay. I already ate. It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Robot love. Yeah, robot love. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Yo, Deadman. Thanks for that host. Ooh, you've been playing Uno? I love Uno. Warp, warp, warp. Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet. That's right, you're in a rush, dude. This is the KFC Dating Sim. The one and only. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Bzzz. Tissue? I hardly knew you. We got tissues. Clank judders and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. He took his panel off for her. Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. All right, you two, for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Tissues for what? Oh, as discussed earlier, it's for tears or whatever you need. If you got a sticky mess you need to use them for, use the tissues. There's more than one in a box. They're multi-purpose. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Ooh, let's see. Okay, help me pick, guys. Steak tartare. I'm going to butcher that word, sorry. Seems easy enough. Or tartare, right? It's fancy and you don't even need to cook it. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Or your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. That is not going to impress him. Hey, Zi-Fi! Hope they exposed the secret behind the herbs and spices. We got 1 ingredient, but they censored it out. Okay, we got a vote for mashed potatoes and gravy. Let's see the results. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes. Darth, you're right. They serve it at KFC. And gravy. He's into it. He's into it. I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does anyone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? I know you do, bitch. We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business, and you better keep your fingers off my man. Did somebody call for me? No, geez, Van. While I'm over here crushing KFC Chick 8D's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It just looked like KFC Chick 8D was struggling, so we offered to help give a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. Fairnex says they should make this game, but with Gordon Ramsay. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. I already feel like he's going to be referenced. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Haha, doubt it. That's right, he's a star, just like his hair. Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you then. This thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense. But one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. No! Dart, that side-eye giving bitch, right? She's like winking at me for some reason, though. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask to take some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks, in your time of need. Or turn to Miriam, your forever bestie, who always has your back, unlike you. What do you guys think? Should we drag in the possible future date or the friend? I don't think Miriam's going to do much to shut this down. Should we go Wounded Gazelle or get the friend? I think I'm gonna go Colonel. Oh no. Ashley, because if he insults Ashley as a result, that will be freaking sweet. Okay, let's go that. Hunk, go with the hunk. Go with the hunk of hunks. I'm here to learn and to express myself about my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I choose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right? Wow. Okay. Bold. A businessman respects all fair agreements, from contracts to handshakes. I took on KFC Chick 8D as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has KFC Chick 8D's natural talent or their loyalty. Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. He's off. He had the beef. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture, with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. So there's food made with love. Would this be food made with hate? I know just what to do. I just noticed this on her thighs, guys. Check that on her tights. She has like drumsticks. I don't know if it's a cutout hole or if it's just a pattern on the tights, but holy crap. Robbie, what happened when you were gone? Pretty much Ashley tried to jump on the Colonel's D and we shut it down. We're like, nope. He's my partner. We're cooking in class today. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. It's very KFC bowl too. That's amazing. The art on this game is fantastic. Rest in peace, Granny. Moment in silence for the Granny and her mashed potato love. Oh, we won some love here. Look at that expression. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure of this crazy world stops. Love over spork. I should do fan art of that. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. Well, very clearly, yeah. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful, sexy face, apparently. This is like Yandere Sim? Yeah. Not enough stabby stab, but yeah, we're getting there. You have to kill other people who want to date your senpai. I think that's actually on one of the banned game lists for Twitch. I can't remember, but I feel I spotted on there. I would so play that game. Van, do something! Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious! Horrified by this revelation, he slicks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Aw, he should have looked it up more. Hold right there, KFC Chick AD. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you're both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Well, now we know how they hook up. Throw one more spoonful, guys. Can I have potato space? Ruining the moment, Pop. Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I've prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty, braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce, planted on a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors. That is the most hipster plating I have ever seen. I got tentacle emotes, so I will be using those. You've ignored me for too long. This ends now. It is I who will have first bite, and you will all look on with envy. Dead Man got the awesome emotes too. Guys, actually, since we got another person crossing over from this community, so let's give a quick shout out to Tentacle Tech. It's a streamer I found. He does Jackbox. He's really fun. I posted my Discord and like the community Twitch clips. He drew me off of what he imagined I looked like on his stream. It was fantastic. But yeah, very funny guy. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. Yeah, Zi-Fi likes that guy too. Yeah, I think one of us found that stream first, and then the other followed along. No, don't. Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed, and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late. It has been eaten. Ugh, I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him. Oh my. It killed him. He's now a ghost. Oh my goodness. I gotta bring up a side story to this one too, because this is so freaking hilarious. The bedsheet ghost. So me and Zi-Fi last week had our movie night, and we watched something called A Ghost Story, which is not very scary at all. It's a drama, actually. Like, had some merits, but it was very pretense. Wow, butchered the word. Slow drama, but they literally had someone die, and they became a ghost. And so pretty much the entire movie was him with a bedsheet with holes in it, watching things happen. That was last week, yeah, I think. I don't know. Either way, words command. But yeah, the memes from that, me and Zi-Fi have been doing, it has been amazing memes. Everyone step back, don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest is gone. Of course, Pop. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up into Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie! Tastes like poison. Oh, he's Ralph! He is 100% Ralph from Simpsons. The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are motionless as statues. bell rings. Saved by the bell, people. Disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things despite obvious danger has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Hello. I just turned into a ghost over here. Can you see me? Class, can you see me? Can you feel me near you? Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. Which annoying student? There's a lot. There's a lot, to be fair. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home, because obviously you had the worst day here, not the ghost. He likes you. Ghost student. What? Like, for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky with the ghost. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me of why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, KFC Chick AD. There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, geez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since then, I have been working towards that dream. Day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes, floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you, hey! Shut up! I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? We never got it. Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. The spork monster. The spork monster is here to fight a hero. I need a hero. I'm sporking out for the hero. This is absurd. Okay. Are you still the hero, Van Van? Are you? I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me? Just as I was laying down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Hey, Bulldog. Thanks for the follow. Welcome. Be afraid, be very afraid of me because I'm a monster, see? Shout out to Bulldog. You're playing Valiant recently. Is he's rhyming on... That seems like some editing fail there. Is he's rhyming on purpose or is that just a coincidence? They need an editor. But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence! Yeah! What will you do? Attack. You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love. This is very FF7. Retro, not new. Cook with love does 1 damage. It just got real. The attack really upset the Spork monster. Spork monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. Wait, are these our mashed potatoes? This is totally our mashed potatoes. I'm now looking at the design. How did it become a monster? Let's keep attack. It worked last time, right? 1 damage. Won't forget this. It's feeling really threatened by your attack. Spork monster focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. This seems like Evangelion alien style too. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation. You hold your head between your hands and mutter, "It's not happening. This is not happening." Spork monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. Spork monster use utilitensile. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Fudge. You decide to go on the attack. Cook with love. This is a slow thing. Spork monster is oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn off the quad. I wonder who's going to have to clean that up. Darth says, do you eat the bad octopus and are now hallucinating? Right? Maybe that's what happened here. Feeling vulnerable, Spork monster prepares for its ultimate attack. Rounded edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Pot pie power pinch. Does 10 damage. Good. Everyone likes some pot pie, right? Spork monster is defeated. You save me. An injured Spork monster spews steam into the night. Let's see, forget mercy, finish him, or spare this wretched beast. Let's show some compassion. You manage to tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realize that he's still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Oh, epic. Slizzy got banned. He's disputing it right now, but he's on a 3-day ban right now due to some kind of misunderstanding. Be gone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back, like you said. The Spork monster scuttles off into the night. Why? Oh, well, apparently they're claiming he was, like, I don't know. It's a confusing situation. They say there was nudity, so he thinks maybe someone in Jackbox drew something that I missed or something, so. But it's being disputed, so we're going to get this, well, he's going to get that all settled up and fixed. The Spork monster scuttles off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. Yeah, it's probably Jackbox. Jackbox has been having a weird week, which is great because tonight I Jackbox. So we will see what kind of craziness I end up with tonight. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. Sci-fi, when was that? It's a book of magic spells with the golden chicken on the cover. Never-ending story? Is that the same book design? Yeah, with the snakes, the overlapping snake emblem. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. Epic says, I hope you don't get banned. I should be fine. I'm usually pretty quick to stop anything that's a little shifty on my streams. Sometimes you gotta be really attentive. Let's see, the last name to have signed it out is Borko. Borko. Sounds like a new character voice needed. Borko, that name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. Creeper, it was probably in Sci-Fi's dream. Nice. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has you left completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. Why is he in my room? What happened? Robbie says it's the dog, Borko. Take some pointers from Sci-Fi streams. I will take some tissues here. He must have helped you get home in your tired state. You don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you're tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dreams, back to the void, guys. In your dreams, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Creeper, I'm amazed I didn't get the D that moment. Still trying to get the KFC meat here. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? Right, Epic? I'm sure Sci-Fi knows dreams are weird. Epic, oh, you redeemed what I like about you. Okay, what I like about you was the fact that you found out that I liked anime and you started messaging me and giving me a bunch of recommendations, and you shared that amazing ghost story anime, not blooper. For those of you who don't know, there's like a ghost story anime where Japan gave very loose rights to the sub and dub. And so the sub, they just went with the straight up sub, but with the dub, they're just like, do what you want, ad-lib all you want, and they end up with amazing things. Amazing, terrible, terrible things. So look into that, because Epic Creeper connected me to that video, and I have been laughing at it for weeks. Let's see, you awake on day 2 and attempt to process, oh, I already read this. And then there was the secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? He likes you, that's why he told you. Creeper says it's the only time the dub is better than the sub. The dub is, I wouldn't say better, different. Epicness. It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. He shouldn't trust you that much, man. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the Spork monster, she launches into a story of her own. Oh, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Clink. Like him? Like? I know, it's like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. I like him. We got talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet robot. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school? No, but that does make complete sense. Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to, and was also the convertible that he himself rode in at the front of the homecoming parade. I'm thinking maybe something got lost in pressure cooker language translation there. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy. Like I am with Colonel Sanders. Yeah, he was in your room last night, girlie. You're already exchanging secret recipes. That's like the biggest intimacy. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school? The most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning? You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. Sure you did. That's great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. That's right. We're great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up. Ooh, breaking the trust. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. This sounds like a drug story. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I've ever tasted. Please tell me it's Colonel Sanders. Please tell me it's Colonel Sanders. We did go to another dimension when we had his chicken, to be fair. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking. So we've been staying in touch, you know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about the new spice. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. And besides, I only know one ingredient, so I doubt it'll be much use to anyone. Cough. Fibber. Please. It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders. What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie? Screw your bestie. You've been ditching her half the time anyways. Let's see. Tell her the ingredient Colonel Sanders told you or make up a fake ingredient. Let's keep fibbing. Fake it till you make it. And then it's not the right recipe. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know. How about... It was Eye of Newt. I know, sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Eye of Newt? Wow! Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity, and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone, and you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. She's gonna die, yeah. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. On a horse. Stand back and admire his majestic glory, or run to him. I think I'm going to play it cool and stand back. Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. Wait, no, don't admire the horse. Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. Yeah, I'm sure he didn't notice. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside. Because he only uses his horses once. You're so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. Word cue. What'd I butcher this time? What a horseful beaut you have. I mean, what a horseful beaut you have. Dang it. That's what I just said. Oh, she has a words cue needed too. Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you. Oh, KFC Chick 8D just gets really nervous around people they like. What? That is not helping. I mean, they got food poisoning and were up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. He knows that's not true because he helped her last night. Yeah, screw the friend, right? Epic says, does he just bring in random horses from the wild or is it the same horse? I think it's different horses. I think it's different horses too. He just plays it cool and acts like he's like using the same horse. Let's see. She gives you a wink and smile as if to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. I see grades are not what's needed to get into this school. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way, they're hiding, and you know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad. What else could they be doing in that little hiding corner? Creeper says, did you know someone painted a cow like a lion and from behind it looked like one of those spooked a few people? Walks in the classroom here slapping. Yeah, right? You try and get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulders and lack of shirt. But he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? Tell them to stop acting immature or act like you're not interested in them. But really try and get a closer look. I want to see what it is. Fairnix says, I no longer have to wait for emotes review. That's new to... Wait, are they instantly approved? Fairnix, explain. I'm very curious about this. I'm gonna actually check that real quick. Because I have an emote impending. Nope. Saying it's instant. Holy crap. Well, now I kind of want to go and just like re-upload my thing and get mine up there. Maybe they trust you? I'm going to look into that after. I'm very curious. Maybe because I know Pride Month is going, or they've delayed it, but they're having it go shortly, so maybe it's a special for Pride Month because a lot of people like to change their current emotes all to rainbow. So, which I pretty much do year round, but but yeah. Creeper says, be right back. I ain't go wash out. Oof. Okay. See you soon and give me updates on what that was. Let's see. Sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van mutter something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. Magical cooking. There's like a whole Mystic Cooking or something? No, that's Mystic Pizza. There was like a magical cooking movie. However, he notices you eavesdropping. You try and cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. Ahem, it's time for class and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset them as if you haven't before. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you know what a good meal is if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. Panache. Is that panache? I don't think I've ever seen that word written down. And if it doesn't hurt, to use a little evil. Yeah, secret recipe. Evil. You finally get a look at what it was they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book! Just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. That's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That's the family book heirloom, and its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't been studying the book. They haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. I do love potato skins. Nerd Glass is correct the second time. I love the reams. Oh! Thank you so much. So it was Panaz. Thank you so much, Nerd Glasses. I should have known a smarty like you would have known. Guys, Nerd Glasses started doing Jackbox recently. She does it Monday through Saturday, a little earlier than I usually start my Jackbox too. Like, I think it's like 2 p.m. But yeah, new awesome Jackbox streamer you might want to check out. Also, apparently, according to another streamer who was in my chat, he's saying he just got an email from Twitch saying there's no longer a wait period for emotes, so you might want that little tidbit. I don't know if it's just his account or if we all have that now, but awesome. We're playing! Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep, beep. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Bzz, whoop. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Nerd Glasses. Yeah, she said the cutest thing. She says I paint her soul, which is just like fucking cute as all hell. So I love it. By the way, guys, for like the Pride month, when they do finally launch the Pride emotes, you get them through like subs and like 300-bit donations. There is literally a rainbow paint emote that is coming out with Pride month. So I'm like going to be dropping all the biddies until I get my rainbow paint emote. I'm so excited for it. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely, he must know this is a ruse, right? She's like still winking at me for some reason. Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I get? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Glasses that made me LMAO. Twitch gang fangirling. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. And for those of you that didn't know, she has like drumsticks on her tights, which I freaking love. Robbie, what is this best emote you made? What? Oh, or Chloe-gasm with the rainbow fan. Love it. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Let's restate it for people who missed that plot development. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. I guess we still are trying to date the dog. I don't know. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson. Truly you do. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. Aww. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. Dude, there's only 3 days of the semester. Focus! This is like a huge chunk of your school time. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, KFC Chick 8D. Naturally, this appears to be you to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? Okay, guys, help me out. A glass of water, a shimmering pepper, or a dog biscuit? What should we sample, peeps? And while we do that, I'm going to make some more pride emotes. Modify all my emotes for awesomeness. Let's see. Fairy pepper or pepper. I love it. Fairy pepper it is. Let me just get the rest of these emotes unlocked real quick. Okay. And now you get to see the wonderful things I have now created. And don't forget, my channel reward points are low. You want to modify an emote? Go crazy. We got very prideful emotes here. You can make anti-rainbow. Yes, you can make the anti-rainbow. Where is it? For those cloudy days. Let's go with pepper. A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way. So naturally, you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. He looks nervous. He knows. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. How many times are we going to the void in this game? My friend, ooh. This guy again? I'm here to give you an important message, ooh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is ignore. I was saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Sorry, I think I got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine. I'll work through. To fulfill the prophecy. Cough, cough, cough. The moist emote with the fan. Nice. You must. You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Oh, man. Ghost student just never gets any love. You might as well be a ghost. You come to and find everyone is staring at you. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever. Ooh, we're going to get expelled again. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention.
We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch.
Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim. And your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Nerd glasses. That pepper got my throat like. Today's lunch will be prepared. The time competitive cook-off. The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. Demand that they stop wasting everyone's time or step in and tell them, yawn! What do you think, guys? Robbie says it's like the penguin scene where he keeps crunching on the Cheeto Puffs. Stop. Tell them to stop. Let's tell them to cut this crap out. Yeah, Creeper's with it too. Ah, Sci-Fi wanted your on. If it's the wrong choice, they'll make us redo it, so. Is everything a competition with you two? Yes. Yes. Well, not with me. I'm on a personal journey to learn to love. To learn to love? Sure, why not? But definitely not to constantly battle.
Yeah, stop getting your genres crossed. Don't you have some portable monsters to capture or something?
You need to eat. Or I need to eat if I'm going to have the energy to sustain my education and pursue my dreams of being a master chef.
How are any of us supposed to get anywhere if we're constantly fending off challenges from every know-it-all with an apron? Besides, I already brought my own lunch. KFC Chick AD, you should have it. It'll give you the energy you need to succeed.
Miriam reaches out and presents a gift to you.
My special grilled cheese and tomato soup with chocolate milk to wash it down and a tartlet for dessert. Tartlet.
Rainbow, how good are you at cooking? I am okay. I like to cook. I have a good amount of recipes, but like, I'm good at following a recipe, but like, honestly, Sci-Fi, he's the type that like, he'll take the intuition on it. So he'll learn all like the soup bases. He'll learn how to ferment foods and make like his own like kimchi. So he is the better cook. Right now though, I did make a peanut butter chicken that's in the crock pot and it's delicious. Possibly too spicy, but delicious. And yeah, way cute tininess. I love all those YouTube videos with the tiny cooking. They're like a little fun guilty pleasure of mine. Sci-Fi highly altered it. That's the thing too. It's like when you have like someone who cooks better than you let them take it over a little bit to make something better than you would have made it. So I honestly think I got better at cooking because I take note of what he does. It only takes you about 5 seconds to eat Miriam's tiny food, but it's just what you needed for motivation.
You know what? I've learned enough for today. Let's battle.
Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a classroom, not a sportsing's court. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer! Just then, a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, "Timer ready!" That's what I'm talking about. Aroo! I stand corrected? Creeper says my family does a thing where we just kind of guess what we need to put in food to make it taste good. But the bad part about doing it that way is my family does that we can almost never make the same thing again. Oh, yeah. That's fun, though. Unless you, like, do something like a soup broth and you keep, like, or stew and you keep adding more. It's different every time, but it's delicious. That sounds like a really fun activity, actually, Creeper. I love that. Sci-Fi has, like, a beef stew he'll make, and it's, like, slightly different every time. One of the main ingredients is a red wine, so he'll rotate the wines, and he'll rotate the spices and the things put in there, and so it's slightly different every time, but it's delicious. Every time. So,
Okay, Miriam. If it's a battle you want, it's a battle you'll get. My bestie can beat the best, can best the best of them. Best believe it. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now is my chance to shine. You guys know out there's a planet that like rains diamonds, right? I always like that fact. I will defeat you myself. You had his chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one. And you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. Okay, I will take the quickness here. Let's see. Creeper says, sci-fi, once you should have a meal that you don't change, that Rainbow makes. To which you can cook. Aww. Robbie says it's Jupiter. Jupiter rains diamonds because of the high air pressure. Jeez, I'm butchering all the words today, guys. I'm not so talk heavy in a stream. KFC is driving me crazy. What temperature does water boil at? Oh my goodness, this is going to be pathetic. Ah, fuck. No! I think it was Fahrenheit. Oh, this is sad. Winter gets to rub my furry belly. Let that enticing offer motivate you. That is enticing. It was 100 C. Jesus Christ. I am a fan of salads, actually. Just specific salads. So a lot of people will like the tomato, like the cucumber and all that stuff, but I like more like summer, spring type salads. Like if there's some berries, some feta, some nuts, like I am a huge fan. Or I like a Caesar salad. That's where I am salad-wise. You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. How many herbs and spices do you say he used? 11! That's right. You might not know the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Vigilance? No, fuck. Damn it. Okay. I'm begging you to get it together. Get it? I'm a dog. It's never the wrong time for some dog jokes. Ooh. Next question. Your classmates are rooting for you. Salad, what? Hello, Salad Man. You came in a very fun moment, apparently. We were just talking about salads. Thank you for the sub, dude. I have a feeling it's destiny that you're here. Tell us the salads you like. I figure it might be an alt, but still worth it. Usually have to ask if people like salad. That's funny. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Now would be a great time to harness the energy. So where does it come from? Oh, shoot. Oh, I am going to fail this competition. I'll go back and read the messages. Sorry about that. This timer game is hard. Let's see. Sci-Fi says, I have reoccurring dishes that she enjoys. Garlic, eggs. Yes. Pesto eggs. Pesto eggs are so good. We just discovered this recipe this month, and I am, like, in love with it. Salmon and avocado salad. That's been a lunchtime favorite of mine. Yeah, he just mixed the two in a bowl. Canned salmon. Let's see. Creeper says, if we sent a rover called Attention to Mars, then we could say that Mars had my curiosity, and now you have my attention. Oh, that's beautiful. I kind of want that as a command. I'm making that command real quick. Commands, add, Mars. Dude, we should get like all different planet quotes or facts. Let's see.
I'm killing Robbie. Robbie, somehow you know so much trivia for being 12, man. I absolutely adore that about you. You get free what I like about you on that one. Don't click on that. I will not click on that. In fact, I will remove that just in case. Well, actually, I don't know how to just remove one comment. No, the file doesn't work? Okay. It was supposed to be a pug dancing. Well, that does go with the theme. With the Mr. Professor Sprinkles. This is a horrible time to start forgetting important things. Next question. You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Sizzling? Don't make me get the spray bottle. The spray bottle! Bad, Rainbow, bad! Is this the end? Yup. No! Game over. Try again. Okay, now I know the answer somewhat. Creeper, don't make me get the slizzy. You can't. He's banned. He's on a 3-day timeout. Let's get this going. You know what? Stop wasting everyone's time. And then the dog makes the fight happen anyways. C? Okay. Let's get this. Season the cook. Let's see, it was 11 seasonings. Vigilance. Oh, I did that right, like wrong last time too. Okay. Next question. Shoulder or nope. Okay. Damn, I probably shouldn't be in this school. Ugh. Silence. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Silence because they're enjoying the food. Sizzling. I did sizzling, I swear. Did I not do? Let's do this. Gratitude. Okay. Small town. Okay. We'll go with sizzling. See, it's wrong. This game is where Robbie it is. I think that's intentional. I believe in you, FS Chick 8D. Or KFC Chick 8D. He's actually cheering you on. Which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you're doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. How many spoonfuls of gravy? Oh my goodness, no! No! I didn't have enough time! Grr. You're both stranded on a desert island with only one dessert cookbook. Which do you take? What a hunk. I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're failing. Falling. Oh no. Either way, it was Colonel Sanders. What does this have to do with crafting spectacular fried chicken, delicate baked biscuits? Woof woof. You're really struggling to keep up. At the next station over, Ashley has already began planting elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Yikes! I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. Or you might not have any hands, but KFC Chick 8D does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know what's
properly mixed.
There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hands into the mixer and rescue your dough before it's overmixed.
No!
But you're not fast enough and your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Rainbow, how could you gasp? Did I gasp? Dead. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. Oh no, he's gasping. Yes. I lost the D from Sanders. There's no meat for me today. Everyone stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Oh, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of KFC Chick 8D's injury. You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skip straight to desserts. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes so good and tells a story of excellence. Always wanted to make these. These look so fun. I was going to ask KFC Chick 8D to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Anime food looks so good. Yeah. There's actually YouTubes dedicated to such a thing. Especially me and Zi-Fi talk about the Studio Ghibli one. There's one dish in Spirited Away that he's like, I must eat this. I don't even know what it is. When the parents are eating the food early in the film, there's like a little chicken or something that just looks like juicy and amazing. It's probably Colonel Sanders chicken, honestly, but... Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hands. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette, atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry gelée? Gelée? I'm sure I'm not pronouncing that right, but damn! She wins either way. I don't know what I would have made that would even compete, honestly. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger in the chocolate sauce. Did she mess up the chocolate sauce? Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you? Hee. As he places a sauce-covered finger into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Internalize the rage you feel, or put yourself between Colonel Sanders and Ashley. I think internalize, but that's just me. Might not be the most fun answer. Sci-Fi says it's like a juicy gravy sack. Yeah. Oh yeah, it was like not the chicken. It was like the ball that's like liquidy. I always thought it was like a giant water dump, like a soup broth dumpling, but it's more transparent. Sci-Fi says search Spirited Away food and it's the 7th section. Okay, don't make the Colonel mad. Yeah, internalize. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash. And they fall off of your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester. Perhaps forever. Well, we could do an Amanda Palmer and draw some eyebrows on. Make them all fancy. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone.
The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. She's already pregnant, guys. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. To try and hide from him, but he approaches you quickly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Wow. That's, yeah. Commands add unfit. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. There we go. I want that forever. That's beautiful. Creeper, I will burn down the school. Don't you mean the other way around? He needs to fill your fryer. That's amazing. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. Failure is a part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well then, think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you, enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure. I was born that way. He was a handsome baby. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. Is this true trivia? Oh, you're heading off, Creeper? Have a good day. Bye. Sci-Fi, you found what it was? Let me know. I'm curious. Maybe we can get a recipe and try and make it. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. This is like so tragic. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. Once again, worst story. Hey, sweet kisses. Thanks for stopping by. This girl has some of the cutest damn emotes, by the way. If you saw them, like, I used them for a while. I was Soud and I did the dancing music one a bunch. I think we came across each other through Jackbox. And then I was actually lurking on your stream last night watching you do some art because I love art streams. Let's see. Zi-Fi says it's apparently a Taiwanese snack called boan. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money could deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him, a burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. The new dream is pure, it's honest, it's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of it. Dude, actually, now that I think about it, white suit's probably the worst thing to cook in. Just saying. There's the emote! Sweet Kisses is the cutest little dance emote. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Not Pop. Hey, thanks for that host, Sweet Kisses. I appreciate it. Battle scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. It's the Spork Monster! Borko? It is I. I know I said I wouldn't be back, and after the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you don't really want to see me anymore, but I just want to say that I was wrong to attack you, and I apologize. I know what it's like having to always look over your shoulder. Monster problems, am I right? Aw, thanks, Borko. I'm glad there's no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark of night can really rile a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode. Aw, it was just a misunderstanding, guys. I know that you're strong and cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to the school. I wasn't always a spork monster, you see. I don't believe it. You're a human once? Well, no. I was a golden retriever, but was still a student until one day some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed. So that's the thing with all these dog chefs that I'm wondering is like, they're very big on hair regulation in kitchens. Does that now extend to fur? A magic spellbook. Precisely. I had procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way, I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. Hand hearts from sci-fi? Yeah, redeemed. Lots of hand hearts. If you need me, don't fear. I will be there. It sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. KFC Chick HD, 8D, together, I'm sure we can defeat them. He's super irked, look. He has the vein, the anime vein. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. Ooh, hideaway. This is when we get the closet up. We're going to get the Sanders meat. A personal invite. You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. It looks like you live an extraordinary life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure, if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Sci-Fi's redeeming all the hand arts. Okay, more hand arts. They'll do a dance too. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with. Trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. I wonder what it is. It's something off the KFC menu, of course. Click. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. Hand heart hype. Nice. It's meant to pair something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps? Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him or keep it a secret just for you? I feel like we should reveal it so he can steal the idea and put it in a restaurant. You decide that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Share the recipe. I want to know the spices. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw! I knew it. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' luxe hideaway. Magnificent! Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I like to have it around so I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. This is how he ships it off to the labs and get the recipe. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental type of guy. Sure, why not? Please, make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize now would have been the perfect time to do some snooping. So romantic. Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. I don't know what that is on the table. It's either like an instrument or a whole bunch of cocaine lines. And then there's a candle. There's a cock. There's an urn. Family photos. What is this? A bell? Camel picture? Yeah. Photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting pyramids of Egypt. He's gone through time, guys! We're in a paradox. Maybe this is where he discovered one of his secret herbs and spices. Ben Button, yes! Tap an item to discover more about Colonel. Oh my goodness. Okay. Window? You gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Just then the ghost pops up. Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death? What? No. I never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I could just tell you my name right now. It's... Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? You open the window crack and the ghost is swept out with a breeze. Tap on an item. Cocaine lines. There you go. A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair therein isn't just silvery in color. It's actually made of spun silver. Interesting. Sci-Fi says it's the ashes of the original Colonel Sanders. It's one of the ingredients. No! Secret round! You take a closer look at the large urn sitting on a nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty. But when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says, "Here lie the ashes of all my past careers and business failures." That's actually a pretty interesting idea. Love it. Poor guy. No, that's cool. Tap on an item. Wait, why is the door open? I have more things to look at. Oh, it's a safe. You think for a moment what number is important to Colonel Sanders, then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial to 111111, the safe opens. Inside you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? No, I'm pretty sure not. Beef can though, kinda. You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on a corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't realistic, it's real taxidermy. So the urn carries his past failures of past business, and his decorations are live dead animals. Well, dead real animals. A little clip note to the chicken's foot reads, "The true statement, bird of the great state of Kentucky." Yeah, let's go in the door. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off its hanger and try it on. Okay, girl, you want to make your move? You take all the clothes off, you pull on the white suit, do this. That's how you win this guy. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. Okay, now it's getting weird. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he has been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks why you're wearing his jacket. Aw, he odd. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say it does look good on you. Would look better if you're naked. Oh crap, the jacket. Sci-Fi says you can actually eat chicken sashimi? I thought chicken needed to be cooked at least to a certain level. Okay, let's see. You decide that now is the moment to make a big move. You tell him you're cold. You fess up and tell the truth. Ooh, don't tell the full truth. Let's just fess up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This isn't that kind of game. What? What did I do wrong? Not that we blame you for trying. But still. Game over. No! Some places in Japan actually serve that? I'm curious. Okay. Let's get back to his room. Robbie says you don't get his meat. It's a dating sim. I'm supposed to get his meat. That's the whole purpose of dating sims. They can't be completely PG. There we go. Oh, so big move implied I'd made a big move. Well, let's just play coy, Japanese style, and tell him I'm cold. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to intrude. I just got a little cold and thought this might warm me up. Sanders smiles and scoots closer to the fireplace. It's warm by the fire. Why don't you come a little closer? Suddenly, everything feels like it's moving too fast. Final exams are tomorrow. You should be thinking about what you're going to cook. I should be home studying. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, KFC Chick 8D. I'm so glad we named us that. Sci-Fi says, all raw meat has risk to consumption. It's really about meat's exposure to pathogens and parasites. Chicken just has a higher risk. Okay, so do they maybe flash freeze it like they do with like salmon? I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence. Back to the void, people. Zzz. You awake to be... You slept over. It is that type of a game. We just don't see the collage of the fun stuff. You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a sample breakfast I just whipped up. No thought at all, right? It's meticulous. Ooh. God, that's some beautiful food. You taste Colonel Sanders' food, and it takes you on a journey to the void. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So would you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Oh! Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? Take him down a peg. It's good, but my mom made better. Colonel Sanders' expression grows serious. Did your little javelin too hard? Oh, he can't ban or ditch him. Colonel,
I know what you're going to say. I need to be better if I'm not going to leave my mark on this world. Or if I'm going to leave my mark. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. He didn't ask you, sweetheart. Don't make assumptions. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears, unable to speak. The only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. What? There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you.
Where have you been?
I slept over at Colonel Sanders' place.
Because I had one heck of a night. Ooh, she got some robot booty.
She got the 1 in her 0.
I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something had happened to you.
It's okay, I was just...
But now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get up to speed on the saga of Miriam.
Sure, but...
You will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date.
I think I can believe that.
Since I've been partnered up with Clank, he asked me to go out with him. Of course, I told him, you'd better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of a girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. So he said, yeah, sure, I can get to know that little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends. But things quickly spiraled out of control.
Did she just say skydiving? As if that's a typical first date to go on with a talking pressure cooker.
And now I'm not really sure where we stand.
You don't give Miriam time to tell her his whole story. However, bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. I made her cry. I did make her cry. Everyone's crying. This is a very emotional school. The teacher did say there's going to be like blood, sweat, and tears, right? And I went on a date too. Back to Colonel Sanders' house where I spent the night with him.
You what?
See, I'm that kind of a girl apparently. Miriam, judge heavy.
Nothing happened, but the emotional connection.
Wowzers. Miriam tells you to move on from this whole Colonel Sanders obsession and focus on school. Wow, she is not my best friend, man. I just gotta listen to her obsess. If being obsessed with Colonel Sanders is wrong, you don't want to be right. After a short argument, you both agree to go your separate ways. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not grasp that fact. Because, you know, he's Pop, or Bob, as we learned. He just has his name played upside down.
What's a swirly? It sounds delicious.
Oh, it's great. I'll order you up one right now.
I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Yeah, sprinkles is a dog and a treat.
You can get your swirly dip too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school. Is that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school? Or there is that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school? But who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? Robbie says her socks are squeezing her thighs. Yeah, I noticed that too, man. Holy crap. That is the only way to keep your thigh highs to stay at, man. You've got some nerve, KFC Chick AD. Suggesting I pick on defenseless horse. Now you're twisting my words. Or swirling my words. And I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince in pain. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up.
I'll never give up. Ever. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Chick KFC 8D, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday, I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. Ooh, burn. I don't think he liked it. That's a lot of words to say it was bland. Excuse me, KFC Chick 8D. I am more than capable enough to speak for myself. Ooh. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel. I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. He's in love with food. Screw all these chicks. He wants the meat too. See you inside, KFC Chick 8D. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, you take out the spell book you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Wow! That's that book? It looks like bad news. Oh, it's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff. A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful? I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open to a page covered with the arcane warnings, cast only in case of extreme emergency. It says around the edges of the page. I should use the spell here, and it says it will erase anyone I choose from all my memories. It's the Eternal Sunshine spell! If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. But what if he's taught you so much already? That is way drastic. Couldn't you do something else, like anything else? Not rooted in dark magic, because, like, maybe tie a string around your finger or something? Okay, fine, it is drastic, but desperate times come for desperate measures. She needs a teaspoon of evil magic. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and a pretty good excuse to try it out. Not really, that's not a good excuse, girly. Ugh, don't do it. No, that's dumb. You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. See, she's happy now. Sprinkles is already in the room waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, and I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. He must be hungry. Reach for some old homework to give him as a snack. Dogs can be rather unpredictable, especially Sprinkles. Wait to see what happens. Let's wait. Sprinkles stops in his tracks. He focuses in on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside. Sprinkles turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom. Squirrel! He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside. Terrence! I told you never to come back here, Terrence! I will destroy you, Terrence! Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off his face. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence? You better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again. After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt by not only Terrence, but any other squirrels in hearing distance, he returns to his professional tone. I apologize for that outburst.
This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, KFC Chick 8D, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see. But before he can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. The robot's having a malfunction! Sprinkles is interrupted by whirls and sparks coming from the back of the room.
I told you to save it for after class. You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger?
Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises.
But no, you had to show off your cool kid friends Jeff and Joan. J and J forever. Watch us form a triangle mid-air as we descend. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Yeah, well, that doesn't make it a great date. Beep, whirl. Then take Jeff and Joan with you. You can all hold hands as you pedal down the mountain or off a cliff for all I care.
Sad beep. Clank begins to shudder. Steam pours out of the gaps in his panels, and then a loud ding stops him in his tracks. Beep.
No amount of seasoning is going to make me want to eat that, Clank.
Clank burps out a completely deep-fried sneaker. Fair delicacy, I'm sure. Considering that he himself has wheels, not feet, it's not entirely clear where it came from. In terms of deep friend footwear, I guess it looks okay. Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend that they don't see this entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam! Trademarked. I'm still working on the title, but he got it trademarked though. It's trademarked. It's already done. But I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena. But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Who's this? Is this Miriam? Hey Miriam, are you okay? She doesn't look it.
Okay, I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor.
Her tiny mugs.
How could he embarrass me in class like that in front of everyone?
Her tiny coca is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. Robot. You mean robot, right? I know that you know this, but I'm going to say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're going to cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs that she did herself. But she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way.
You're not going to saddle up on Colonel Sanders Stallion and ride off into the sunset without me.
Of course not. Well, maybe, sorta, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it. And a ranch big enough for the both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole... Oh my god, she could have dated Pop. Realization. Next game. This whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks.
I really should review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup.
Heartbreak soup. And I bet that Professor Dog is going to love it up. While you were pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch. But that's okay, because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before your exam. You've decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it.
The location of your final challenge. A test of will, a test of courage, a test of talents. And a chance to beat the pants off of Van, the supposed man, and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. Or Bitchface McGee. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on. KFC Chick 8D's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by cherry blossoms and Colonel Sanders. KFC Chick 8D, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, I was just taking it all in. I'm big into visualization, visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pies began to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who is hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you. Fess up. Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualization. I know my nose can smell pot pie from 500 yards, which is probably how he ended up here. That's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell? Not just a pot pie, but chicken pot pie with an all butter crust. I can't wait till this picture. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? No, I can smell that. It was made with a heaping helping of TLC. But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. The moment of truth. Wow. Hey, welcome back, Bulldog. Thanks for those biddies. It's been a minute, so let's give you another shout out for Valiant, if I remember right. Wow, that's beautiful, man. Pot pies are delicious. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. There are no rules. That is except to cook with everything you've got. You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes, per their usual over-the-top selves. She got weapons, man. There's a heart on her chain. That is cute. I need that in my kitchen. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big, going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe, fried chicken. The intensity in the room starts at a full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Okay, we're going to get into this battle in just a second. Give me 1 second. I need some water because I am doing 1,000,001 voices. 11 different flavors. And I have returned. I am so ready for this. Everyone's calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wash! Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend, Buster Blaster! Van flexes his pectorals, as he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock and roll! Rolled. Ashley scopes her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula! Even Clink gets in on it. Whoa, he's saying words. 5-dial pressure point chicken cooking technique! Wait, when did Clink learn to speak English? It's the singularity as was foretold. We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all. Self-destruct. Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out the back door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spellbook out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? I got like the perfect evil emote here. Do it the hard way. You don't take shortcuts. We've been warned in this game already. Who needs magic when you've got passion? I'm going to do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and it gives you a subtle wink from across the room. He's impressed. Oh! I believe in you, KFC Chick 8D. Miriam notices too. And I'll always believe in you, KFC Chick 8D, since you're little kids, because I'm your best friend forever who talks over all your awesome stories and obsesses about herself. You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station cheering for you. Okay, maybe she is my friend. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who's cooking? Tiny food, short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Oh, that's sweet, but... Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. It's the secret ingredient. Oh. The one we lied about? I hope it's not the lie. Oof. However, she doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up. And where in the world did she get I am Newt from? In powdered form, no less. The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. Magic. Oh, Spark Monster! And he has a name now. It is I, Steve, the Spork Monster. Steve, wait, what happened to Borko? You're not here to battle me, are you? We Spork Monsters are many. I think Borko had the day off. But you have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle, so I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Oh hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff, it's better than TV. Yeah, crazy kids and your culinary skills really impressed me. Mind if I hang out? I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve the Spork Monster notices that you've got the grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscross some magical items and accidentally summon me, huh? Yeah, you guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water? I'd love to. I always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little spork pup back in the old country. You could feel Spork Monster winding up to tell a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where that came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. I understand. It's kind of like that time in monster school that I had fallen asleep during scare tactics class, and when I woke up, you toss a serious stare at Steve and he takes the hint. Never mind, I'll tell you later. Good luck. Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. Yes, summon extra power from deep down within yourself, or give up and drop out of culinary school. What to do? What to do? I think we will summon extra power. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. Oh my god, we're going super culinary. My heart is pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for... Yes, KFC Chick AD, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you'd been summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know that with this power you can do anything. Except turn back time, which would have been super useful because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. But don't worry, dear KFC Chick 8D. You may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decided that you have earned his support. I've been watching you today, and I must say I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. And all you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up. And you're going to need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your hands on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have a surprising effect that surpasses their individual efforts. Are you suggesting, if we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union? Time's up, students. With time expired, it's the moment everyone's been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. Seems we're missing some students. Pop? Clank? From off screen you can hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student. Hey, Mia! Welcome back. Hee hee. Or no, Pop's voice is, hee hee, I'm flying! It sounds like it's coming from the broom closet over there. Is Pops in the broom closet with the Colonel? That was supposed to be our game goals. Miriam, would you mind? Inside the closet, you see Pop hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants. Pop, get down from there right now. Urgh. Let me guess, did Van Van have something to do with this? When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse?
I thought a wedgie was a salad.
It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything.
I can't feel my legs. May I be excused?
Sure. You kids and your pranks. I must say, it's not the worst prank in ACS-AL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks? Pranks. Clank! Where did that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear a signature whir, beep, or other onomatopoeia, but there's none. Somehow, he must have gone unplugged. I guess we'll have to figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester of 3 days. Wow, 3 whole long days. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish.
I've made tender udon noodles and savory soup. Oh, that looks so freaking cute. And a little green tea. There's a little green tea, guys. Oh my god, she even made like the chopsticks kind of tiny. That's like one third the size.
My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny Narutomaki I spray afloat in this itsy bitsy bowl?
Yes, chef.
Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name.
Yes, Sprinkles, and some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue tip into the bowl.
Sublime. Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on. I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it all myself.
And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thimble's worth of soup.
A+. Rarely do I taste such a dish with as much love poured into it as yours. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug.
Thank you, KFC Chick AD, for helping me believe in myself.
Van, you're up. Now describe your dish. I made uni over smooth egg custard and an axe-hue Ircon urchin shell-topped caviar. That's actually complimentary stuff, I think, right? Wow, looks fancy and terrifying. Suits them. Did you school one type of urchin with spines from a second different colored type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool?
Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slush around. Woof, woof!
Please be gentle with my cuisine.
Grrr. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded.
Youch, my tongue!
A professor appeals to be having an allergic reaction to the sting.
Oh, no! I can't eat this. It keeps poking my tongue. Disqualified.
A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat?
Dejected. Van does not go gently into the night. Disqualified for glamour? Doth discount authenticity. This isn't the last you've heard of me.
Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk.
I know. Yeah, I'm a dog. I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student, Ashley. It's time to set up. Now describe your dish.
I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rose water syrup, topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass.
That is beautiful. Damn, I want to eat this one now, but that is like way sugar overload, but beautiful. That actually doesn't sound too bad.
Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece.
Don't eat the food at a cooking school?
Get toast in your ears or something. KFC Chick AD, I told you it's a display piece.
Ashley, I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school.
Yes, which is why I cooked it. And did an extremely good job cooking it, too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd have gone to College of Eating, School for the Hungry. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard. It might disrupt the sugar spiral. If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified. Rage overtakes Ashley, and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up. You won't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you! And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best. But this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone. Was that what she was attempting? Because it didn't seem like she was with my character. This isn't the last time you've heard of me either. If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cooks, step up together? Two chefs? What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeballing the bowl. Ooh, is this actually on the menu? Don't tell me this whole game is an ad, not just for KFC, but for this specific food item, because I want this item now, and it succeeded. Uh-oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays. Just when I thought I'd seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing. And completely blow me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I have never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious. In fact, everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass, and everybody gets a pass. Everyone gathers around and partakes in the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. Back to the void people. You win! Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive, even the Van and Ashley are drawn back in, and its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could there be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment to get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. It's very lovely, actually. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. DJ Doug is in the house! Oh, woo woo! You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Van and Ashley tell everyone that they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were villains. They're in street clothes. Okay. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting. No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws. I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me, which it didn't work. Oh, amusing. But he didn't take part in the contest, so is he really even a student anymore? And now that everyone is together... It's the Spork Monster! He's totally mellowed out. Everyone, the Spork Monster is no more. From here on out, I'd prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name. Party Monster! Student tries to finish what he has to say, but everyone is too wrapped up talking to Spork. Sorry, Party Monster. Dejected, student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically. Oh, your outfit's so cute.
But she found the love in her cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's Pop. He's arrived, late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. He has the king crown. Still sipping on that juice box, too. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat. A crown? Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma. So we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. Oh, now I get it. And we get a new wing on the school. Not to mention the honor of educating the son of Chancellor of such and such. Oh my goodness, that looked like an elaborate word, and it was just such and such. That's hilarious. That's why you always try and sound it out. Never give up. The music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparking and electrical hissing. It's Clank, who has arrived late to the dance. Looks like he has an upgrade, too. Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth. Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing. I am Clank. I am not of this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? What? We say it twice.
I actually feel like I knew this the whole time.
Now that I have learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me?
I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I've just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't the time for me to devote my life to figuring out who you are, Clank.
You're blown away by Miriam's maturity. Maturity, okay. It's pretty clear she has managed to surpass you in that regard. I understand, kind of. Humans are weird. A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives with the cherry blossoms. Howdy, classmates. He needs a pen protector, man. Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give him a bucket of chicken. This time, it's a full meal. Hey, Pharynix. Welcome back. I didn't get to be... This is actually perfect for chicken dinner, one of your emotes. You never left? Oh man, how are you enjoying the game then? I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken, and man, by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. Go buy, guys, it's a plug. The end question mark. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
No, it's not the end.
As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting on the edge of the dance floor. KFC Chick AD, what are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder, might you tell me? What are the qualities that you would expect to find in such a lucky person? Off the top of my head, oh, I don't know. A spicy musk, a tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, just to name a few. I kind of want KFC too. I never had that mac and cheese chicken nugget one, and I'm curious. It truly is my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Yes, I would love to. As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off. And I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, KFC Chick AD. How sweet. We'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Work together? Well, I think this is something I'll just need to do by myself. Rude! But who will help you run your restaurants?
I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? Could it be you found a love connection but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? Aw, no, we failed the game, guys. It's loser chicken dinner. Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other love, the love of an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll at pastry school. Oh, my dear KFC chick 8D, I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually. And along the way, you'll have me by your side. Oh, the end. Sorta shitty. It's cool though. We'll take vacation together. Dude, this was the best ad I've ever seen. Best ad ever. I'm way impressed by this. Figure looking good. The art on this is so perfect. Yay! I love it. I love it. That's so perfect. Okay, because I'm kind of like a weird, like, fact person. I am going to do some facts real quick because I am curious about if this game was actually made by KFC, which I'm pretty sure this was. Like, how could it not be? Let's see. Developed by Psyopop, the video game was commissioned by the restaurant chain. Released for free September 2019. Received public attention due to the can you believe it premise, both before and after the game's release. Let's see. Actually, let me do a screen share so you guys can see too what I'm reading. Second screen. There we go. There, let's read a little bit of the trivia real quick. And then we'll head off on a raid. Let's see. Gameplay, reception. Received an overall lukewarm response from professional reviewers. In her review for Kotaku, Judah Jackson criticized the game's lack of emotional depth and over-reliance on zaniness compared to unfavorably other goofy dating sims such as Hateful Boyfriend and Nameless. Dude, I've played Hateful Boyfriend. This is so much better than that one. Nicole Carpenter of Polygon reviewed this game in the context of KFC's apparent marketing strategy to distance the Colonel Sanders mascot from the actual person. Oh, interesting. Okay. She criticized it as a less of a game and more of a marketing stunt with very little actual interactivity, and felt that was contributed to a trend in the video game industry and lack of respect for the dating sim genre. Okay, I can understand that. I feel it was more zany than actual dating sim because, let's be real, I really didn't date anyone. Maybe if I replay, I can actually date my friend, Miriam. I'll try that next time. Let's see. Echoed writer's criticism of the shallow gameplay, conceded that KFC and PsyOp obviously did not intend for the game to be taken seriously, and that was enjoyable when viewed with a more casual lens, as evidenced by the 100% user approval rating on Steam at the time of writing. Gordon additionally praised the anime-inspired art and visuals of the game, in particular Van Van's design, who is described as right out of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Yeah. 100%. Yeah, someone said the art is also phrased as comparable to Oran Host Club. I would not say that. Oran Host Club is a very different art style, in my opinion. Yeah, interesting. Okay. Sci-Fi could totally go for some chicken. And then the other thing I wanted to look up is if KFC chicken finger macaroni, is this a thing?
Is it? No? Well, that looks fun. Maybe you just have to mix them together. Oh, oh. There it is. It is a thing. I want this. 2019. Okay, mac and cheese bowl. Nice. Okay, so next time I crave some carby goodness, that's probably what I'm going to go get. Awesome. That was amazing. So let's figure out who to head into for a raid. Let's do that real quick. And then as I'm doing that one, I want also give a little shout out to another channel I'm doing. Let's see, Kappa Variety. So me and Kappa, there it is. Okay, so me and Kappa have teamed together to have another channel that we run together that's like a hangout social. So we're going to do a script reading this weekend of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and then the weekend after a stand-up comedy. And then we are also doing watch parties in the style of Mystery Science Theater. So earlier this month we were doing Killer Clowns from Outer Space, which was insanely fun. And Pharonix just followed the channel this morning. Awesome. Thank you so much. And then Redeemed Hearts. I'll send you hand hearts. Yes. Love, love, love. And more hand hearts. Okay, let's do it a little different. Hand hearts. Let's see. Let me just figure out who to stream into. There's a lot of people online, so I'm sure I'm going to break someone's heart today, but let's find someone who's on a similar type of silly groove. Actually, this... Sorry, I'm getting like all like... Yeah, I'm going to do a raid into Virtute. There we go. It's so hard to pick sometimes. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So I want to send you to one of my longtime friends since before Twitch. So let's see. Yeah, there we go. Yes. Okay, perfect. So I will be back later today to play some Jackbox. Probably in about an hour. I'm going to make myself some food, re-energize, and then I will be back. But thank you for coming and playing the game with me today. This was really fun and really goofy, and I had a blast. So, yeah. See you guys soon. It's 8 p.m. I'm asleep. Have a good night, dead man.